DepressedShota.
Gonna do it live.
I'm gonna fucking yell, bro. What?
Live from the AHEGANG studios. Here in the AHEGANG studios. It's the fucking Culture Cast!
Let's go.
I can't stop it now. I kind of have
It's
to.
so good. I know. How long is it?
It's like a minute. Chicky breaky, chicky breaky, chicky breaky, chicky breaky. It's like 15 more seconds right now.
All right.
Damn, okay, actually goes longer than I thought. Chicky breaky, chicky breaky. It's AHEGANG and we're back!
Yeah, Culture Cast.
Okay.
Hi.
Yeah, okay, yeah, sorry.
Don't press it again. Oh, what is this? That's damn right.
I actually don't know what's in these. I just know there's packs, 8 of them.
It's like 8 packs. It's like almost like a mini deck of like energy stuff.
Yeah. 45 of them.
Get
God,
some dice,
damn.
get some coin,
65 card sleeves.
and something else. I think.
A player's guide to the Sword and Shield Lost Origin expansion. Okay. 6 damage counter dice. 1 competition legal coin flip die.
Yep.
Oh, that's cool. I might keep those dice to like play craps with.
Do you want the dice?
Oh yeah.
Mine's already open, so you don't have to open up this one if you don't want to, at least.
Yeah, it's fine.
I'm just using it as a case.
I'm also exactly. That's what I was gonna. But I'm also just holding it because
Yeah.
I like to hold on.
But I'm saying like I don't even want the
One
card in it.
acrylic V. Oh yeah, no, just give it to me then.
Yeah.
1 acrylic V-Star marker. Oh, I see. Oh, okay. A collector's box to hold everything with 4 dividers. Oh, they got dividers? Okay. A code card.
Yeah.
For
I mainly
Pokemon.
bought this for the sleeves, to be honest, because I ran out of sleeves.
I was going to say, the sleeves look nice.
Yeah.
And I got this one in the Vivid Voltage. I got the Astral Radiance one coming in. And then I have these 3, because I want to get the Pokemon Go one, because the little Dittos sound fun. I kind of want to collect them and be like, ooh. But, God, David Blaine. Okay. We just watched the Hot Ones with David Blaine. It's recording?
Yep.
Yeah, it's recording. How did he do that fucking trick at the end, bro? Let's talk about
Look,
that.
I'm not gonna question.
I'm not gonna spoil it, but we're gonna spoil it right now.
You are gonna spoil it.
Yeah, I'm gonna spoil it. So first, I don't know how he did that phone one where he's like, oh look.
That I can see.
That one I can see a slip of hand,
Yes, that'd be something.
a sleight of hand where he just
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
as he opens it, cool.
Yeah.
But it was so good.
Yeah.
I barely noticed it.
Yeah.
The second one is he had Sean, not you, the guy there. I think
The
that's
host,
his name.
the host.
Yeah, have you seen him? Whenever he gets collabs with other cooks, like, do you know that Asian lady? She's like
Esther.
No, it starts with an M. Let me see. I always get this one recipe from her.
Spicy garlic fried chicken.
Her.
I don't know. Did she show her face at all?
Yeah, she does.
I don't know if I have.
If you see her and you can
Admittedly, I haven't watched a lot of.
her.
No, I've never seen this lady before.
Hi, everybody. What are you doing today? Are you cooking something today?
She's so fun. I love her, and she makes good shit, and she makes it easy.
I like to be very cozy.
She seems like a tiny woman.
She seems
Some delicious food, kind of a party food. It's called
What?
so good.
Kanpungi?
Kanpungi.
spicy
Yeah, pungi.
garlic fried chicken.
That was good.
Originally, this is Chinese food.
That reminds me of. It reminds me of if it had the peanuts, be the Thai.
Oh, the Thai chili, the sweet Thai chili.
Yeah, that's what it looked like
from
it.
what was it, Bobby Vans?
No, yeah, you know what I mean.
No, I know, but
The-
I told a friend I went there with y'all.
No, I meant like the Thai fucking thing.
Oh, the cashew nut pre pop.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, that's very good.
That's what it almost looked like for a minute.
Yeah, well, it kind of has some similar ingredients when you look at it.
Yeah.
But what was it Mang Chi? She collaborated with Sean.
Okay.
And he did not. She was telling him what to do, and this man does not know how to go through a kitchen. I mean, he's a great personality, but oh
he
my
may not
god.
know how to cook, yeah.
But no, like, it was, like, bad. She was, like, telling him, yeah, stir it. He's like, okay. And she was like, but it was just funny.
Yeah.
It was like, okay, whatever.
Yeah.
And I just remember seeing all that shit. And I'm like, God damn it, this guy is a good personality. But anyways, I digress. This next trick, he pulls a card. What was it, the King of Hearts?
Something like that.
Yeah. And he tears it. And then David Blaine's like, oh, okay, free meal, whatever. And the whole time, he didn't react at all to any of the spices, apparently. And like, when I was clicking through it, I'm like, he's not crying or anything.
Nope.
He's not Idris Elba.
He's David Blaine.
Yeah, I mean, he's been through worse. He's like stabbed. He's pulled hairs out of his stomach, and like, he's like, that's what I'm saying. A lot of stuff he does isn't really magic. Sometimes it's like
a stunt.
He's like, you want to see this? And he stabs his like a fork through his hand,
Yeah.
and it's like,
Want to see me survive a car crash? Like,
you
what?
just hear in the back. How did he do that?
Want to see me jump in a volcano? Like, no, I don't. Live.
You want to see me say the hard? You want me to see me drop the hard ER N word on Twitter and not get banned?
Can he do that?
How did he do that? Oh my god!
Oh my god.
The hood loves David Blaine. Yo, how he do that shit? But no, so what? He like pulls a card and then he tears it, the corner, and you saw he ate it.
He don't eat it.
And then he cracks open one of the ghost pepper.
He has Sean. He has Sean.
He has Sean cut the Reaper pepper chili, one of them, and inside of it was the piece, and it fit exactly as it tore.
Sean was losing it. We were losing it.
And then he eats the Reaper pepper after, and just is like, yeah, that was cool.
That's some good pepper.
I love how Sean's like,
yeah, he's dying.
And then David Blaine's like,
that's some good pepper.
You just hear David Blaine, sensational.
Delicious.
But if y'all know how he did that, put it in the comments. If y'all even listen to the podcast stuff, we shamelessly plug it in our videos.
Yeah.
And yeah, okay.
All the time, actually.
Annoyingly a lot.
Yeah. Comment what we should talk about in future podcasts.
You can't tell, but Sean's
friends. Y'all are friends of the channel.
Friends of the channel, not real friends, like Electric.
Wow,
Cowboy.
not real friends of the channel.
No.
They're friends of the channel.
They're friends.
They're friends.
But
of the
then there's
channel.
friends and there's friends of the channel. You know?
Why are you clapping?
Because it makes it sound like friends of the channel.
Like it's a special event.
Yeah, where it's like,
oh yeah, we're friends now. That sounds so kind of fucking rude.
Then let's just stop doing it. Anyway, but I was watching some other stuff too earlier, and I was like, I'm waiting for Disney. I'm kind of tired of all the Marvel stuff, so I'm just gonna cherry pick the stuff I care about.
Yeah. Because
I did not care for Moon Knight, and I watched.
I never finished it. I have one episode left, and I never finished it.
Yeah, I'm like, I think I have like 2 episodes or 3 episodes left, and it just kind of lost me. I'm like, okay.
First couple episodes are fine. And then it lost me.
The first couple episodes are like good because it's mysterious and you don't know. Then you keep going and you're like, okay, I see where it is going. That's whatever. The acting is great. Yes. Nothing wrong with the acting.
Yes.
The CGI hippo looked super cool. Did not care.
Yeah.
I mean, it didn't look bad, but it didn't look great.
Yeah, it kind of lost me after a bit.
That's what I was going to say. Yeah. That's around the time where it started to lose me, and I'm like, okay.
Like,
not going to spoil that one. For real. Not going to spoil that. You guys should watch that.
Yeah.
It's actually, from what I've seen, pretty good, but I'm not in a rush to finish it.
Yeah.
The Loki one was all right.
I like the Loki one.
Especially when he's fighting with the different versions of himself. I'm like, this is a cool twist. Because that's exactly down his alley.
Yeah.
And then the Wanda one, I personally enjoyed it. A lot of people seem to not care for it.
I never watched it. So
yeah, but like
I didn't have Disney Plus.
But like you didn't even need to watch it. Because people were like, oh, you need to watch that. I mean, Doctor Strange kind of explained it pretty quickly and well. It was fine. You kind of knew what was going on. But no, bro. Like, there's so much going on that I'm just going to cherry pick stuff. And one of them was Deadpool, and I was waiting for it, and they finally
announced the third one.
Announced it. Did you see it?
Yeah, I watched it.
And I was like watching it at work on my lunch break, and I'm just like, okay, whatever. Oh, okay, cool. Deadpool 3. Didn't see nothing. Hadn't heard. It was like the day of. It was like, oh, 2 hours ago. Fine, whatever. Click it, and you just see Hugh Jackman in the back. It's like, hey, you want to play Logan again? Yeah, sure. I'm like, what? Wait, what? Wait, what?
Yeah.
I thought they were gonna hide
It's
it.
fucking 2024 though.
Because
wasn't it?
no, it's like for 2024, 2023. No,
I think
2024.
he said 2024. I'm like,
I
Jesus
don't know when.
Christ.
They could always change it because they said Deadpool 2 wasn't gonna come out, and then it all of a sudden it did come out, and then they didn't even tell you who was in it with Juggernaut, and you're like, oh whoa, Juggernaut's in it? What the fuck?
Yeah.
Cable was fine, but it was
Yeah.
this is gonna, and then they explained in another video where it takes place. Because it's before Logan. Logan takes place in 2029. It already is done.
Yeah.
But this is like before it. And I'm like, okay, well that makes sense because, of course, he wouldn't talk about Deadpool. They're kind of like frenemies. I don't know.
Yeah.
They kind of don't like each other, but they kind of do. Whatever. It's like you and me, where I just can't keep my mouth shut, and you're like a big dude with metal claws that come out of his hand.
Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Shing.
What the shing? Dude.
Ooh, we're friends now. Shing. Look, we're allowed to make bad jokes every now and then. Just yours are worse than mine.
But no, I saw that. I was like, oh, crap, bro. Like,
Yeah.
oh, I was going to ask you this. Shit. That's what. I totally forgot. I was like, we were at B-Dubs. I was like, what the fuck? I have to ask him. On My Hero, did you hear about all that stupid controversy shit?
There's always stupid shit going on.
I mean, yeah, but like.
What do you mean?
So. Or spoilers. Not really spoilers. I don't know. I just saw the cover. They showed that cover.
Oh, the girl?
Yeah. And I was like, okay.
Look.
And here it is.
Look.
I love how these people were like shipping Bakugo and Deku, and they were totally okay to sexualize that relationship, saying who would be the top one, or that the whole journey would be that Deku becomes the top because Bakugo's secretly a bottom for him.
I'll admit, look, I like My Hero,
Oh yeah,
but I'll admit, its fan base is kind of like ridiculous.
bro. I love Rick and Morty. Have you ever seen a new episode?
I haven't watched an episode
Bro.
of Rick and Morty.
I love Rick and Morty. I laugh at it. It's really cool. The fan base can eat a fucking dick.
Yeah.
There's like My Hero. Oh, bro, Deku would easily solo Goku and Saitama. Like, okay, shut the fuck up, dude. You just got into anime.
Okay. So
Again, I've seen some of the stills of the currently where he's at.
Yeah.
With the whole Bakugo situation, and like,
Yeah.
I saw a still like they're trying to grab him back to reality after he kind of lost it.
Yeah.
That looks sick.
The
Looks
manga's
fucking
fine.
amazing.
I think the manga's fine.
Yeah,
exactly. There's some odd choices here and there, but like it's fine.
Yeah, the guy kind of writes himself into a corner with what I've heard about stuff. And I'm like, okay, you could have,
but like
whatever.
But like it's interesting because like
All around,
he's doing
it's a total
this
package.
Yeah, it's like he's doing
It has
this.
a great world.
Yeah.
Explains it very well, and you're not.
But there's
not to
always
suspend
been
your disbelief.
Yeah, there's always been a controversy around My Hero for some reason. Ever since like it got big, and then like
as with everything,
with everything, like people were giving Mineta, obviously he's a little shit. You know what I mean?
But then the mangaka say like, oh, that's a kind of a self-insert because that's me.
I don't know about that, but
yeah, no, people. Say,
but I know that
Twitter were like, well, he said it, so it makes sense why some of this shit is perverted. I'm like, okay, first of all,
it's Mineta's a little shit. I mean, he's a perverted little. He
tried to get a sneak peek at the hot springs.
The hot springs.
So
yeah.
like, but then again,
but
let's be
with
real.
the girl, with that he drew recently for the cover of whatever, I don't even know who that is.
You didn't notice that she only has gloves and shoes?
I saw it briefly. I didn't notice that, but I saw the picture.
Well, who else?
From what I remember.
Who else? Which hero only has that?
I didn't get a good look at the photo. It was like I looked at it and I scrolled.
No, I'm saying like right now.
But no, I know who it is now that you said that. But I'm like at the time when I looked at it, I'm like, oh, it's fucking whatever.
Right. Like right when I saw it, I'm like, oh, okay, whatever. And then you get on Twitter and people instantly, I always knew MHA fandom was some fucking weirdos. This dude's a fucking pedophile. I'm like, okay. You make it sound like the fucking like Bleach didn't sexualize high school girls because some of those girls are like 16 or 17.
I also just realized recently that the creator of Rurouni Kenshin.
Oh yeah, because of this controversy, people brought it up. Everybody knew that.
I didn't know that. Well, then again, I haven't really watched it.
Yeah, I found that out like after watching it a bit.
And I also heard it's coming back.
It's getting a reboot and people are boycotting it.
Yeah, and that's how I heard about it.
But for me, I got into it through the anime. And I read parts of the manga and whatever.
Yeah.
And they said the mangaka like got caught with CP. Like a lot of it.
A absurd amount apparently.
Yeah. And It reminds me a bit of those people who are like, I love Jeepers Creepers movies, but I just can't support because the guy got caught up with like Sodom magazine.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, no, fuck that guy. But then again, here it is. I don't know. Maybe it's me just doing mental gymnastics because I love the series so much. But
like, so can you separate the art from the artist? Yeah, I do that all the time.
I do that all the time.
Like,
well, and also you have to think of it. He made the manga fine, but if I got into it through the anime and I know mostly the anime people side and they didn't do shit, is it bad for me when other people like it's always through the things where like, oh, Plato was such a great philosopher. Oh, did you know back then in Greece and stuff and all those times that they had like little like man-children sex slaves and shit? You're like, okay. Yeah. There's always facets.
But like, I mean, like,
not condoning it, but
I mean, like,
I can separate the art from the artist.
I do
because
especially with music or like anything really.
Oh, dude.
Cause like
like look at fucking Kanye West. All the crazy shit he's doing. People all of a sudden forgot all this crazy shit he said, all this crazy weird shit he did with because it's happening to Kim Kardashian. Now all of a sudden people are like okay with this music, but before when he was saying how, you know, about slavery and stuff, that I think he said his exact quote was black people were the reason we made ourselves slaves.
Or did he say something like slavery?
He said something like,
or something like that?
he said something that we made ourselves slaves because there was more black people, there was more slaves to the slave masters. So he basically is saying they could have rose up and stuff, something like that.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to quote the guy, but he said something along those lines.
Yeah.
And now everybody's like, oh, but bro, he was kind of right, bro. It's like, okay, now he's right because he made a few good songs and he kind of is making fun of a rich girl that a lot of people just genuinely do not give a fuck about. Cool. Whatever. I guess that's the culture we live in.
Yeah.
But another thing is like, yeah, like they're making it seem like this is the first time that they sexualize it. Like, bro,
no.
Anime is all, like, a lot of anime culture is like sexualizing high school girls in general.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
I can see the argument for
and
both,
like other
but I get it.
Like I'm not saying Clannad did it, but that whole era, golden era of Clannad, and like those rom-coms where the girls all had stuff where it's like, look at us, we're beautiful high school girls, look at us.
Yeah.
And then people make all these fucking crazy things with them. It's like same thing with like, Love is War. Why didn't people talk shit about that when there's like a fucking OVA where they're like in a shower and everything? Yeah, it gets wild.
It's I think it's mostly because like if it's good, they'll let it slide. Or
well, another thing too is there's some cultural things with Japan that I can't comment on because I don't live there.
Like they also like I know people are like knocking what's the show with the college girl.
Uzaki.
Uzaki, yeah. Where like they're giving them that shit like, oh, here we go with another girl who looks young with big tits or whatever. I'm like, yeah, but she's a college student. I mean,
yeah,
and she's a fucking drunk.
Yeah, but again, it goes back to the point of they've always done this before.
Yeah.
Why the fuck is it like now a problem?
Yeah, because
they like Bulma in the original Dragon Ball, she wore a bunny suit. I'm pretty sure she was a minor then. Or no, but she was kind of like 17, so it was like really cool. I'm like, okay, then
isn't
fine.
like not trying to like defend anything, but like isn't like the age of like consent like 16 in Japan?
It depends.
I think
from
maybe
my
like,
friend. Yeah, okay. So I heard the rumor somebody randomly threw out there age of consent is 13 in Japan. And I was like, that's a lie.
I don't know
because my friend in Japan, he like lived there for a while.
Maybe it's a different sectors or
it depends
areas,
on the prefecture. I think in like Tokyo it's like 17 or 18.
Like,
but depending on which areas.
Yeah.
And there is like a technicality where there's some uninhabited islands where technically the age of consent is 13. But
that's kind of wild. That's
probably going back to like old cultures that are on those islands. But then again, I don't know, but I'm pretty sure no. The age of consent. Well, there's some age of consent laws here in the U.S. where it's like 16.
Yeah.
So it's like, I get. For me, it's like I saw the cover and I was like, okay, whatever, normal manga shit.
Pretty much.
But people are making it seem like this is the first guy and this is the worst. I'm like, really? This is the worst?
It's not. But
this is the worst.
Like, look, I'm looking at it as like a business sense. Like, sex sells. Clearly. Gets people talking, gets some people excited.
How many fucking shows do we have with high schoolers where they're sexualized in the U.S.? They get like fucking 20-something-year-olds to play these high schoolers in like horror movies. Like, oh, Like Nightmare on Elm Street, they're high schoolers, and they get girls there and stuff, and they're like grown ass women wearing like skimpy ass shit. In horror movies, they're like people who are like it's our last school trip before we go to college. Let's go smoke weed and have sex. They're supposed to be high schoolers, and again, it's just I don't know how people like. Here it is. You can point out the problems with the anime and manga fandom and like community and stuff. Yeah. And you know, there's a whole like how they portray other races that other than Japanese, how they portray other cultures, how they sexualize it. It's been happening for so long that it's like now that people are talking about it, but then you're like, okay, how about this? Just don't watch it. No, I'm gonna watch it. I'm just gonna point. I'm like, cool. What you're doing? Yeah, cool. Yeah, like, what are you getting out of it if you keep saying that?
Like, and then why stress yourself out? Type of deal. Like, why choose to hate something? And again.
Not condoning it. Don't think
True.
It's cool.
I get it, but I understand what you're saying.
We always talk about who's your favorite wife and stuff, but like we're not actually straight up like some of these kids in that fandom where they will post some shit and you're like, chill the fuck out, dude. That is a 13-year-old.
Marin from My Dress Up Girlfriend, child.
Literally a child.
Literally a child.
And they have like ass shots of her. Why didn't they say shit about that in the anime? No, they're like, oh, it was one of the best animes that season.
She's cool. She's
so cool.
Child.
Like, seriously, like, this is the hill you're gonna die. Now, like, no, you know what?
That's what I'm saying. It comes down to whether or not they like it or not, or if it's too popular.
There's that college girl that looks like a little girl on that show, and she gets straight up exposed to the dude. And it's like, wow, where were you guys?
She's not even a college girl. She's a year older.
Yeah, like where were you guys?
Exactly.
No, well, I think they said that she was in college, or she like just graduated, or she's like a senior, or whatever.
Something, yeah.
Either way, even like regardless. They have girls like, and then there's an argument. Well, technically, she's like 2,000 years old. Fine, cool, valid point. And there are girls who I've met who are like 24, and they still look like fucking high schoolers, and shit. So I get that, but that's been an anime for so long. Why now, all of a sudden? And then people are like, well, we always had this issue. Then cool, don't just point it to this guy who drew that and who drew a slightly older high school girl accurately, and then put tape over it. And it's like, let's be real, like, y'all weren't, like, trying to ship different couples on that show.
Yeah.
Like, seriously. Or you have the fucking, like, one girl who was, like, naked. Remember? Because she took the form. What's her name? The one who takes the form when she sucks the blood. And she took the form of that one girl on the show, and she was, like, naked for a second.
Toga, I think her name is.
Yeah, and then you have, like, teachers on there who are, like, really sexualized. You're like, that's fine. Cool,
Midnight,
whatever.
Yeah. Midnight, yeah.
And then all of a sudden they brought up all these other covers of the girls where he drew the girls for like a cover, like the Frog Girl and
Yurako.
Yeah, and some of the poses you're like, oh no, I'm like, okay, what is this now? Like Twitter, you're just gonna go back to like a tweet from like 2008.
It's pretty much what
and it's all been on Twitter. It's like, bro. But then again, there's also the other side where like I don't see the problem. He should have gone even more. It's like, because let's be real. High schoolers are having sex. I'm like, okay, dude, that is the wrong.
I don't know about that.
I don't know about that, Chief.
Yeah, I don't know if I would have said that out loud, my guy.
But yeah, and then they were like, "This is the worst one," and I pointed out to my friend, "Well, the guy from Rurouni Kenshin, the mangaka from Rurouni Kenshin, got like caught with like CP, like straight up."
Yeah, and that's what I kind of heard about the thing where it was like from My Hero, it was like, so like someone checked this man's house or this computer. I'm like, God damn.
Yeah, like okay.
But I mean, like.
Then again, remember they found out when Twitter found out about Berserk. They all were getting on Berserk's ass. Like, oh, there's all this SA. You don't see it being done to men. I'm like, literally guts. That's the reason he has trust issues. His father figure sold him off as like a sex slave to a dude. Yeah. Like, as a kid, what the fuck are you mean? It doesn't happen. Albeit, happens a lot to the girls in that. But again, I think if you enjoy the series and you don't play into those type of stereotypes within that culture and you don't condone it, I
understand the argument that like don't use it as like what's it called? Don't use it as like a plot device.
Yes.
So, I mean, I get that.
That one is just like, ooh, look, she's alive, and it's like it makes sense why she's naked because she's never had to wear. The whole point is that she's never had to wear clothes, so it's like, oh, that'll be maybe a fun. Okay, again. I don't know why he put it as like a big ass cover and stuff. And was like, here's the tape.
Well,
I get that.
I'm up to date with it, so I'm like, I don't know what the cover's for.
Yeah, I don't know if that's like a big turning.
But we have seen her.
Yeah,
in one of the chapters. So I'm like, that's why but it was kind of like, it wasn't colored when I read it. So I'm like, I don't know. I don't know if it was her or somebody else.
I saw the picture, and then I saw, like, oh, it's invisible, whatever. And then I saw all of Twitter freak out, and I'm just like...
But that's Twitter, though.
But it's like, it started making, like, headlines and articles. Like, there's been other Twitter spats that just don't ever make it that people don't know about. Like,
just because My Hero is popular.
Yeah, and it's like, okay, calm the fuck down.
Yeah.
Like, now people... And then some people were like, yeah.
People are still going to read it.
Exactly. And not like that.
That's what I'm saying.
Y'all are still going to be like, well, I still like the series. I just don't want... And they always keep using this term, like, I don't want to get, cooked.
For liking a series or not.
And it's like, well, bro, first of all, if that's your favorite one, you already cooked it.
Yeah.
Okay. But anyways, like, some people are like... And then some dude in one TikTok tried to make a joke of it, and he just got destroyed. People are like, are you fucking serious? Because he was making a joke that it's not that big of a deal. I forgot it was.
Yeah.
And he had to make a response video like, guys... I'm just saying, I'm not trying to get cooked. I just wanted to put that out there. And then people are like, then why the fuck would you do that? And then it's like, dude, why would you do that?
Why would you make that?
He doesn't do, and then the thing, he doesn't do TikToks like that ever.
And then there's like, he made a TikTok like, yeah, this is the one.
And then he still kept it up. It's like, okay, fine. If you regret it, then why did you?
Well, he's probably getting views.
Yeah, exactly. That's what it is. He's getting views, and he knew it would.
Yeah.
So he really honestly doesn't care. And it's
He
like,
probably
oh,
doesn't care.
guys, I'm a fan too. Shows like 4 plushes on his desk. I'm like, okay, dude. Yeah. I bet you.
Where'd you buy this? Like before the video? Come on.
Yeah, I gotta go down the street. It's like, bro, there's still price tags on these motherfuckers.
Yeah, I bought this at the Hot Topic. Okay, buddy.
Bro.
Okay.
You ain't a real weeb if you don't go to Hot Topic and get the 2 shirts. What does it say? It says My Hero. No,
Oh,
it
you
says
bought you bought your stuff at Hot Topic? Well, I got my posters from Spencer's. My favorite.
Oh,
store
you're a
in
My
the
Hero
mall.
fan? No, yes, I am a fan of Boku no Hero Academia. Like, okay, you sick fuck.
I think Uraka should get with Bakugo.
I mean, the signs are there. Read your book. Like it's the Bible.
Fucking stupid. Yeah.
But yeah, whatever. I just want your thoughts on it because you read it.
Yeah. I'm up to date with it.
And I
like it.
I have a friend at the bar I go to. She's one of the staff there, and she's always like, "Have you read it?" I'm like, "I haven't read anything. I'm gonna catch you up. Do you care about spoilers?" No. And then she caught me up on stuff. I'm like, Jesus fucking Christ! How many times does he has to draw a Bakugo? I'm pretty sure there was like
solid.
She showed me enough of it that I'm like, okay, bro, he loves drawing this man dead, basically.
Pretty much.
And then there was that whole joke of, when he needs to put a girl on as a pinup thing on the cover, but he killed all the older ones. I'm like, okay, I don't know about that because I haven't really caught up, but that sounds like fucked up shit. Well, whatever. It sounds like it's like a
You
heated
want me
battle.
to spoil it?
Not on the pod. We'll split it off. Mike.
I spoiled off the thing.
We'll split it off, Mike.
Yeah, but yeah.
But essentially, a lot of it I got spoiled because then people put cells because like you're fucking lying, and then so I saw a lot of it.
Yeah.
But whatever, we could talk.
Yeah, you may not know all the deaths, but yeah, it's kind of ridiculous. Like
I just saw some of their masks. One girl who I told you I like, with the cool mask.
Yeah.
And her mask there. I'm like, oh come on, man, really?
Yeah.
Why? Anyways,
Shit.
But you know what, Sean?
October's gonna be crazy.
It is gonna be crazy for anime.
My Hero
bro.
season 6.
Okay,
Which is gonna be crazy.
What is it? Goddamn, why am I blanking? Spy Family Core 2 coming back. Fucking Chainsaw Man.
Yep. Blue Lock, which I'm excited for.
You know, I've been gushing about Chainsaw Man. Right
whatever you have since you read it. I think.
Like I was reading and I got into it right when Chapter 4 came out. I'm like, Sean, you gotta read it. You're like, oh yeah, I'll get to it. And then you read some of it. And you're like, oh yeah, no, I'll just wait for anime. I'm like,
yeah, because I waited for forever because I was like,
and then
because there's only 4 chapters out of time, so I was like, whatever. And then by the time like, maybe I should get into it because I think it's right around when it finished.
Yeah.
And then I was like, I'll buy a couple.
And then they announced part 2.
And then they announced that there's going to be
part 2,
and then there's going to be anime. Well, I might as well just wait then.
Yeah. And then what is it? Bleach.
Bleach's coming back apparently.
The one with Loom I think is coming up. And then
yeah, Blue Lock I'm excited for.
There's a lot.
I was so excited for Blue
There's
Lock.
a lot of shit coming out for it.
I'm so
I can't think of it now, but I remember when I saw the list, I'm like, holy fucking shit, bro.
Yeah. It's gonna be crazy.
But Cyberpunk Edge Runner, I finally saw the final episode because I saw up to episode 9, and I knew where.
There's 10 episodes, right?
Yeah. And it was gonna. And then I remember we went to that one place, and I told you guys about it, and I realized I'm like, oh, I should fucking finish it. Fuck.
Yeah.
And the English dub's pretty good. My
Is it
friend,
really?
I saw.
I heard that it was almost like just as good.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
some of the voices you're like, okay, whatever, but you get used to them, and it's really good. But bro, the music, Trigger's very good with style, but the music, that's the thing about cyberpunk. People don't get the punk aspect of it. Like if you've seen Akira, you see that because that basically like started this whole thing, and then this guy, or people don't know this, the Cyberpunk 2077 game takes place in the Cyberpunk universe, and Cyberpunk was a role-playing tabletop game. So that's where Night City comes from, like, but they visualized it basically, and that's what and they had a little music video before the anime came out, and people love Rebecca and Lucy, all the girls on there.
Is Lucy the white-haired girl?
Yes.
Rebecca is the short
one with like the crazy bitch.
Yeah. Okay, just that's what I've seen.
The
from,
English
like,
voice
memes
actor is so good for it.
Okay, I'll probably watch it dubbed then.
But yeah, well, I watched it in Japanese up until episode 9, and then my friend was watching it, and I saw from episode like 5 to 10 with him English, and it was pretty good.
I'll probably just watch it that way. That way I can do other stuff in the background.
Especially as someone who played the game and loved it, and people all of a sudden
I tried the game.
Cyberpunk's not that bad. I'm like, I told y'all.
I tried the game, but it kept on crashing on me. So I'm like,
on console,
on PC. Well, my PC's shit, anyways.
Yeah, I had a 1070, and people were like, my fucking PC's crashing. I'm like, I just put everything down and changed some of the settings, and I haven't had an issue.
Yeah.
Then I got 2070 Super, so I might replay it again on that.
Is it still good on consoles and stuff?
They fixed a lot of the issues on console now, but a lot of the bugs were still on.
Because I bought it like.
Well, the thing was, they said it was only going to be on PC.
Oh.
And then people were requesting it on console at the point that they were like, okay, well, fine, we'll release it on console after.
Yeah. And
people were like, no. So then they released it, and it was unfinished. PlayStation had to take it off the store.
Yeah, I heard about that.
And they gave refunds to like everybody who wanted one, like no questions asked. And I saw a lot of videos with the bugs. I never personally experienced them.
I think the game
crashed on me once.
I think it was just crashed because it was just making my CPU jump spike high. So man,
and you have like 20 fucking browser windows with like 50 tabs.
Look, no, I didn't. But still, it was still gave me a hard time.
Fake news. You're fake.
That was old news. Yeah.
But like now all of a sudden people, and there was still like a consistent like.
The gameplay always looked fine to me.
Dude, the gameplay.
Just I couldn't really like even with is another segue, but like I tried the Gundam Evolutions game, right?
Yeah.
It crashed twice on me within like 15 minutes. I'm like, God damn it.
I haven't had an issue.
So I haven't really played too much of it. I did the tutorial and it crashed mid-match. My first match.
But then again, I played the beta.
Okay.
But I haven't started up the full game yet.
Yeah.
But
so it feels good.
It is very fun.
Yeah.
And as someone who like mechs were like how I got into anime initially because I fucking love that shit. Bro, Gundam. And there's a new Gundam coming out.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And Rurouni Kenshin reboot. As we said earlier.
Yep.
I don't know. I'm probably gonna watch that just because I fucking love.
You love.
I mean, I just love it too. And but whatever. I don't need to explain myself honestly. It's that's the thing where I'm like, now people are like, now we have to think about how we watch anime.
Yeah, but I'm like, that's what I'm saying. I'm not gonna.
Like then don't watch Dragon Ball because by your thing, the way they represented black people on that one was a little bit questionable. So why are you still watching it and not giving it that shit?
No, JC. You like Rurouni Kenshin? You like Chop? No, we're not gonna. No, I'm not gonna associate with that. Know what I mean?
Look, Sean.
Even as a joke.
Look,
I'm not gonna associate with it because I know I'm smarter than that.
It's like even when you don't take a taste of it, but you smell it and you get the taste. Like when someone says, "Bro," but you know that guy, and I'm like, I know. Fuck.
Yeah.
Like that was the thing. I found out about that like right when it happened because like on Twitter, like I was following some stuff for Rurouni Kenshin because there was someone drawing like getting the stills up.
Yeah, I guess I'm just to make it fair. I'll incriminate myself a little bit too, where like there's like artists or like singers or bands or whatever that like they got caught with like either like talking to a minor or something like that. Oh yeah, whatever, and they just got exposed. Blah blah blah.
Yeah, like my friend with
Jeepers Creepers. Still like the music.
Well, the thing with like Jeepers Creepers, my friend watches them.
Yeah.
Even though knowing that but at the same time, it's like, well, he watches like, okay, let's be real. He'd be like, you're giving them money. You're giving the anime studio money. Yeah. The creator already got paid for the licensing, basically, or unless they have some weird agreement.
Exactly, but like we don't know that, so why would we?
And everything is like that has nothing to do with us. Like,
exactly.
Like you're just forgetting about all the work that other people did than people who like the show. Like maybe like come on, bro. It's whatever.
It's like, are you gonna like not wear? Like...
Oh, you haven't. Oh, I want to go to Germany. The culture seems so nice. Oh yeah, you know what Germany did back then? Oktoberfest. You like beer? You also like a genocide? Is that what you like? Like no, it's like you can't. Come on.
Oh, you,
that's separated.
Oh, you like clothes? Sounds like you're a fan of sweatshops. Yeah.
Oh no, let me look up this kid. One sec.
A little phrasing.
Sorry, look up this
you
kid.
said, well, let's look up this kid.
Oh yeah, okay,
like,
yeah. That's how you know I'm a Rooney Kenshin fan.
God damn.
You hear about this kid, Ryan?
Is this a kid who like killed his grandmother or something?
So the articles at first were like Ryan Grantham.
Yeah.
Star of Diary of a Wimpy Kid. Ooh, star of Riverdale.
Yeah.
And stuff. And then you go there. He's like a side character in all those. He wasn't the main kid. I mean, at first when I saw this picture, I'm like, is that the main kid from the... It's not. It's not. This is the main kid from that. He was just a side character.
Rodney James.
Yeah. And I was like, okay, these articles were like, oh.
Gets life in prison for... Who did he kill?
He killed his mom. He shot her in the back of the head. And then... Okay, so here's the story.
Headshot.
He shot her in the back of the head while she was playing piano. Sounds very goth, you know. And then he apparently was driving because he planned to do a mass shooting and kill the Prime Minister, Justin Trudeau. And I guess halfway through he decided no and just turned himself in. That's the story.
What?
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 What did he do?
Did they ever say like why?
I don't think so. I didn't read enough, but yeah.
I just saw like the headline.
They were like, "Oh, star of Diary of a Wimpy Kid," and everybody's like, "Who did he play?" He's well known for his role as a role of teen Jeffrey Augustine. Like what? Oh yeah, well that's Riverdale. So Riverdale, I don't know. Did you ever get in? You don't know the Archie comics, do you? It's like a dark twist on the Archie comics, like with Jughead and Archie Arbor or whatever his name is. It's like that.
Yeah.
They have like one of the dudes from Zack and Cody.
Yeah.
The Sweet Life. I think it's like one of the kids, one of the twins who still acts. The other one doesn't act anymore. He's one of those. But yeah, they were like, this kid, he was the star. He was on the marquee. Like, bro, he was a side character. Like they made it. No offense. Whoever this bozo is, he had like no memorable career, and then these articles are like, okay, this kid, this is a crazy story, we should report on it. What should we call him? And just say it's a star of it. Like, bro, yeah, and leave it to a fucking leaf. Okay, and look, people also search for Justin Trudeau.
Yikes.
Yeah, apparently he was gonna kill him. I don't know why. Maybe he got into like some weird stuff, or maybe his mom like diddled him or something. I don't know, bro. But he had a vendetta.
Ryan.
He shot her in the back of the fucking head, bro.
Mom, I told you to stop playing the fucking piano and playing Minecraft with my friend.
But he pleaded guilty.
Yeah.
And what is it? And is worried he could be abused and mad. Then maybe don't kill your fucking mom. 64 years old. This old lady. No, one sec. Let me. Okay. Before I judge, because you know me, I sound very judgy.
Yikes.
It says right here, who pleaded guilty to shooting his mom in the back of the head while she was playing the piano, is now concerned about. Oh wow, really now? Is concerned to be abused because of his diminutive stature and young-looking appearance.
Hey there, boy. You have clean behind your ears hitting nothing.
You know, they love him up there.
Oh, God.
Brush my chest.
When people plead guilty to a crime, it doesn't mean they're saying, sure, I'll be raped and abused by other prisoners. That's not a part of the deal. Hey,
I don't deserve that. Serve out his sentence at a medium. What would be a low security prison?
Medium.
What would be a low security prison?
Just a guard like.
It's like a guard like, yo man, I'm gonna go out for some smokes. Alright, just come whoa. Come back, man. Alright, got you.
No, the guard's like, hey man, let me get a hit in, bro. That's crazy.
Okay.
The guard's like, you done yet, homie? We gotta go to lunch. It was crazy.
I don't want to get messed up in jail. Maybe you shouldn't have done it. Maybe you shouldn't have done it.
Yeah. That's kind of wild.
That is my biggest concern is that he will be preyed upon. Okay, maybe don't shoot your fucking mom in the back of the head. I don't again.
While
I don't know.
playing piano.
Well, okay, but then again, it doesn't talk about why he did it.
According to Johnson, the actor weighs about 100 pounds. Is
He's 5'2" and looks like a 17-year-old. Jesus, he's shorter than me.
Yo, that's wild.
100 pounds? How do you not get blown away by the wind?
Sir.
He's 100 pounds. Wet. Like, what? Kid is obviously going to be punished.
Damn, Ryan, I know that.
And you know, he got a life sentence. He's going to be in jail for at least 14 years.
Jesus.
That's not a life.
Sentence, no.
But that doesn't mean that he deserves to be okay.
What? No one deserves to be abused.
Oh, and Supernatural. He killed his mother at their Squamish, British Columbia home. Then drank beer and smoked marijuana. Don't blame it on the drugs. Okay, here it is, people.
Mom.
He did all that before he drank.
I just want to drink beer.
And then when he chilled out, he's like, you know what? Maybe I shouldn't shoot up that fucking. Maybe I should.
I got the order backwards.
You know what?
Maybe I should have chilled.
Maybe I should have chilled out.
Yeah.
Maybe I should have. One sec. You know.
He looks at his phone. The order's.
You know what? Justin Trudeau ain't that bad. You know, shooting up a fucking public area, mass shooting ain't the move.
You don't know what I did, what I've done to get you these roles, Ryan. What did you do? You'd look. Just ask Trudeau, bro.
You know what? Shooting up Simon Fraser University, where he was a student. You know what? That's
kind of.
You know what? Shooting up Simon Fraser, that don't hit.
You don't hit.
No, bro, that don't hit. Mass shootings, that don't hit.
Man, he was driving and probably got it in his feelings. Let's do a playlist, bro.
He had felt a sense of relief after the sentence was handed down. That is wild, bro. You kill your mom, like you're getting life in prison. Oh, thank God. Like, motherfucker.
Yeah. And then the possibility of rape kicked in. And he's like, oh no.
He wants to move past this dark time in his life. And has been working on his mental health behind bars, writing and reading. He just ultimately.
I read that wrong.
I love. He's like ultimately. He just wants to move on from this.
I read that wrong. So he's been working on his mental health behind bars, writing bars, and reading.
Writing bars.
Yeah, like wait, what?
He just wants to be able to positively contribute to the world, even if that's okay, bro. No, not even Ezra Miller.
That's kind of wild.
You hear about all that shit?
Yeah, I heard some.
That
shit.
man is wild.
Yeah.
A lot of that, I'm like, you're fucking lying. There's like those Florida man memes. You're fucking lying. There is no way a dude got arrested for tickling buttholes. There's no way.
Facts.
Look at before packing up his car with 3 guns, 12 Molotov cocktails, and ammunition, and he's over here like, oh, I just look, guys, I went a little off the rails. I'm a little goofy sometimes. I just want to move past this. Can we just forget this?
Man had
Can we just forget this?
Molotov cocktails.
You shot your mother in the back of the head. And I'm sorry. Okay? Yikes. God, look, I'm only 5'2" over here. You have me on such high expectations. I can't even reach it.
I look like 17. I'm 100 pounds wet. Oh, you gotta be wet, boy. You gotta be real wet, boy. God,
like, shut the fuck up.
That's
kid.
wild.
Shut your fucking face. You look like, you know, when you look at look at those little prissy lips. And
not
shit,
not trying to be that guy.
Mm-hmm.
But he has a face that I would probably bully him in high school.
And you would have been right to, because he would have been like,
look, well, I'm bringing this back. I mean, we may have talked about this before. I think some kids deserve to be bullied.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look,
I'm not to the point.
Real.
Where they
not to the point where they try to like off themselves and shit,
or you're like physically harming
or you're like literally making their life a living hell.
Yeah,
like
that's what I'm saying. Like,
you go out of your way to make sure that kid goes home.
There's like some teasing that should probably happen. Like, dude, what the hell are you doing? Know what I mean? Stop that shit. That's fine.
Yeah. No, and like when you hear someone, I'm not saying that everybody should be punched in the face, but when you get in a fight and you get humbled,
okay. So I also bring up another point. I think people should fight more. Like fists. Using a fist versus not guns and weapons and stuff like that.
Oh, dude, no. I have never believed it. Like, if you're gonna fight someone, a lot of the times, like, people are always like, oh, well, bro, in the hood. No, a lot of the times, a lot of disputes are like, no, that's your shit. Yeah. You handle it with this guy.
Yeah.
You fist fight. you shouldn't be going out there threatening him with a gun for no reason.
Yeah.
Because a lot of the gang warfare stuff is between gang members. Like, if it's like an
Yeah.
innocent dude, like, okay, fine, we'll just have a fight.
Yeah.
Albeit, there's some dumbasses out there who are like, they'll just shoot up anybody because they feel power. But
that's what I'm saying.
a lot of disputes was like,
fights should happen.
and if the fights do happen, it should be only signaled with you looking at the kid and saying, "Putazos way." And then you go to the bathroom and just get a whole crowd going, and you need at least 2 kids yelling "World Star."
Yeah.
Is that still a thing?
You fight in the.
Is that still a thing?
You fight in the big stalls. They have plenty of room.
Make sure at least 2 people are at the 5 urinals. So like when you push into them, you get one. Hey, I'm trying to piss over here.
Yeah. That way you have somebody on their side and on your side to, like, if it gets too serious, like, hey, we're not trying to kill the guy. What I mean, we're just here to get our aggression.
Yeah, no, and then every fight I've seen, they fight each other, and you hear like, okay, and everybody's like, okay, fine, you won, because the guy gets down, and yeah,
like, you cool? The guy's like half knocked down.
Hey,
I didn't hear no bell. Yeah, I didn't hear no bell. Like, okay, homie,
and you need like stuff like
that's why you need your friend there. Yo, you got your shit rocked. Back up. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's like a Mortal Kombat fight.
I'm not trying to let some bitches.
It's like a Mortal Kombat fight. You beat the shit out, you beat it, and then they just walk it off.
I'm not trying to let some bitches rock my shit. Well, he already did.
Okay, mom, I'm not. Boy, you are gone.
Yeah, that's why.
But we got psychology next period. Get the fuck up.
That's why I like having the Fight Club back in the day. Because, you work with coworkers,
Sean, the first real Fight Club.
Yeah, this is my fucking Fight Club, all right?
So I get to fucking talk about it.
Talk about it. That's my Fight Club. And then there's no hitting. There's plenty of fucking roughhousing, I'll tell you that. Like
no hitting, Fight Club. No hitting.
No, it was more like trying to like get you to quit type of thing. Like you're gonna fucking quit. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Like I told you, me too. I'm fucking ridiculous when it comes to, like, I don't care if I'm losing. I'm like, you a bitch. I be talking shit, and this guy's on top of me. You fucking bitch.
My grandmother punches harder.
Yeah, and then he's like, I can't hit you. I was like, I know. But that's why all your girlfriends have the same name. That's crazy, right? And he's like, fuck. So he slapped me, right? He slapped me, like, damn, you can't hit me, though. Crazy. But then there's other times where, like, coworkers talking shit. You know what I mean? I'm like, all right, meet at this person's house. We're going to have the Fight Club. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, and if you don't want to do the Fight Club, we have the friendly roast session. You know what I mean? Where I'm going to cook your shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And people are like, what the hell? Pretty much. like they're never like.
Damn,
ready.
I wouldn't let him do personally. I wouldn't let that happen to me.
Exactly, I wouldn't let that happen to me. But I'm like,
but that's just me.
But I'm pretty sure your desktop audio is muted, so you won't hear it anyways. But I'm pretty sure, like, some people don't even are they're not ready for any of that.
Oh no, I mean they'll still hear it.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't want them to because they overpower. It is so loud. Like watch like this, like that. Like,
I see it now. Yeah, I see it now.
But they can hear it.
Okay. But yeah, people weren't ready for it. And the Fight Club was fun. Till some random new people joined in. Like, okay, now it's getting out of hand. And people aren't following the rules.
Yeah, and then once they start suggesting that we bomb major corporations in a big, giant act against the capitalistic society, while also having a Pepsi vending machine behind them, and then there was a film crew,
where's
Ed
Meatloaf
Norton
with
showed
the
up.
tits, bro? Like,
Bro, when the fuck did Ed Norton show up?
Yeah.
Is that Helena Bonham Carter?
Yeah, but like, it was mainly just there for us just to wrestle people and just make them quit.
Yeah.
Like, acting like a bitch at work. That's mainly what it was. And it was fun.
And again, everybody goes through some type of bullying. Even if it's not straight up like, hey kid, give me your
even
lunch
if it's
money.
not physical.
You get people talking behind your back. You get rumors thrown at you.
Yeah.
You get some type of criticism from anybody. Like, where I went, I think I made fun of the anime club. Not because I hated them, but some of the kids in there were fucking shit. And then
like shit because
no, they were
valid
just
reasons or
no, they were just shit kids. They wouldn't stop like getting mad that you didn't watch the anime they watched, and they like ambushed me one time after high school.
The fuck?
So I was there, right, and one of the kids
ambushed you.
Okay, so here was the thing.
Yeah.
I heard a rumor that somebody was selling weed in there.
Yeah.
So I told my friends. I just said, hey.
It's just already a rumor. It's not your rumor to start.
Yeah, I just heard. I said that.
Yeah.
And then somebody, I guess, told them that I was saying that they were selling weed, the anime club themselves, or everybody, it's one of those things like, where'd you hear that from? And they all pointed to me.
It was like a game of telephone.
Because I told him one friend, and then
Yeah.
he told everybody else, whatever.
Yeah.
Because he else, and then, I mean, whatever. I didn't know all of the members, so when one dude who kind of knew me, I said, "Oh, hey, what's up? Oh, hey, you want to come over here real quick?" I'm like, "Why?"
The trap.
Yeah, no, I was like, whatever. But then I go, and then they all like, I was also walking that way anyways, and then they all just kind of like surrounded me, and I was like, who the fuck? Like, it was like some black chick, a couple Mexican dudes, and like this one nerdy kid. I'm not gonna say his name because he has like a website and shit. That's another story. That one actually, he got bullied. It was so funny, but that was also because he was also like a pretentious dickhead. He was there, and they were all doing that thing where they all like have a pose, like those weird cringy kids they have. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Like a little like, or they always like,
yeah.
and then like, and a lot of like girls with a shit ton of acne on them, and then they're all there saying like talking about how they're all teenagers, but it's like, bro,
you had the point.
not one, and here's the thing, not one Asian in that club. Anyways, and then we're there. They're also the type of kids. One of them, Bethany or something was her name. I forgot her last name, but she was like, I've made it a practice to show my teachers respect, so I call them sensei. And then, I don't know, they were telling me shit. I'm like, that wasn't me. Like, because they said that there was some other shit that I was talking. I'm like, all I said was, I heard someone was selling weed.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
No, they also said you were talking shit about this. I'm like, I don't even fucking know who you guys are. Like, I didn't even know we had an anime club till someone said, go to the anime club, they'll sell you weed.
Shit.
And I was like, whatever, I'm a fucking high school kid. I don't fucking care about that.
Exactly.
Like, I just heard about it. Like, I went to we went to the computer club and played video games in there.
Yeah.
Or we also played like Halo and shit on the school network and got in trouble for that.
So, Jason, I heard through the grapevine that
then,
other people were spreading rumors that you fucking Mexican, they were talking about
Exactly. But then they were
us
saying
selling weed.
Yeah, and then they said they said we also heard that you did this, and I'm like, yeah, that's not me.
Why did I make them sound like the Joker? I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, they probably would.
Yeah.
But then my friend Chris, they called him Caveman because he was a big dude with a beard, and he's like tried to save me, and then they punched him in the balls, and then they like said, well, you just gotta say sorry, and I was like, I'm not gonna say sorry. And this is my exact words. I'm not gonna say sorry. Like, and then
I'm sorry.
And then the kid Brandon, he was there.
It's just a fucking like.
They like ambushed me.
Cynthia, punch him in the balls.
Oh no, like he was trying to save me. Like, hey, bro, let go of my bitch, whatever. Like he was pulling me, and then the dude like kneed him in the balls. This one dude. It's Jesus like Christ. Whatever, and it's like
at that point.
And at that point, I was like, "Well, what the fuck's happening? Like, I don't feel scared. These people aren't gonna fuck me up.
But it's like,
but you're just like, this is fucking annoying. Like, you're not letting me go." And then they said, "Say sorry," and I said, "Why am I gonna say sorry?" And then the fucking Brandon, he did. He said sorry. I was like, okay, and they all left. Yeah.
He said sorry.
And then they all left. And then that Brandon kid.
That's fucking.
Here's the thing. We knew him from the computer club. So my brother, I don't know if you've seen him. He's like 2 feet over me.
Yeah, I've seen your brother.
But he's fucking big. And like, my brother heard about it. And then, I don't know. I remember like, it was at the time when MySpace had stuff where you can make a thing. So I said, whatever. So I like, as a joke to troll them, I made, because they had on their anime club on the MySpace, I made Anime Club Sucks Club. And they got all mad because like, I was like kind of taking some of their pictures and putting it on there because they had like some embarrassing ass photos. And I was like, oh, we're part of the Anime Sucks Club. Yeah. Anime Club Sucks, not anime, but Anime Club Sucks Club, and they got like mad and whatever. I guess they reported it and it got taken off because that was back then when report buttons actually fucking worked. Yeah. But yeah, no, basically it was that, and that was like when someone told me, "Oh, so you were bullied." I'm like, it didn't really.
No, it was just more like you're put in a situation, and you just took care of it. It wasn't really like.
Well, not only that, I don't know. I didn't really think I took care of it. I just think they just.
You know what I meant by take care of it?
I just said, dealt with no, I'm not gonna say sorry, and then they all got mad. And then I told my friend about it, and he called the school at posing as an anonymous kid because you can anonymously tip for bullying, and the school did nothing. So
like schools do.
Yeah, they didn't do shit, and I was like, I even told them, no, don't do that. And they said, well, I gave your name and everything, and they never once called me to ask me what happened. That club was still around, so I was like, okay, the school could give two shits. Yeah. And yeah. Well. But there was other times where I got bullied where like a kid was bullying, but I was like in elementary school.
Yeah, like we mentioned this before. Like,
Yeah.
not on the.
But when you're in that,
podcast.
and you know, you get fights, and you're in that point, and you're like, wow, the world doesn't revolve around me. Maybe I should, I don't know, just pick up on social cues and maybe just don't be a dickhead.
Don't be a dickhead. Treat others with respect.
Yeah, like don't be like those people.
And don't be a pushover, pretty much.
Yeah, and then they never like even acknowledged me after that, and I was like, what was the point of that?
Exactly, what's the point?
Like, you guys, and then all of them, like for the most part, when I see them, a lot of them are just kind of like, they're still like working the same job at GameStop that they're so proud of, and like they all still obsess over that shit like it's their fucking identity.
Yeah.
Like, oh my god, it's like if I'm with a partner, I don't know how people understand. I need my partner to, or my cohabitant. They also use that word. My cohabitant. They need to be into anime. That is my identity.
Ew.
Like, you're just some random white girl from fucking Northern California. Why the fuck do you give a fuck?
I need my partner to enjoy the things.
But that was like my first exposure to weebs because they were so weird, bro. And
that's a fucking weeb.
And then all of my like big ass like cholo Mexican friends were like, "Who the fuck did that to you, fool?" I'm like, "What? Oh, I heard, fool. They fucking like, well, who? Cha-Cha fucking saw them." I'm like, "What the fuck did Cha-Cha say?" Fool, we saw him, bro. He saw them. Who were they? And then my brother went up to the Brandon kid like, "If you fucking do shit to him, I'm gonna fuck you up. You hear me?" He's like, "Okay."
Oh my god.
And then he's like, so weak, bro. He wore shorts that were way too short and socks that were way too high, and like fucking like Skechers. And it's like, and then okay, so then
let him live his life, bro.
No, bro. So then he made a website that was just his name.net or whatever,
Yeah.
and he's like, "Oh, hey, here's a website." It was before that bullying incident. It was just some kid who was trying to tell people in our class. I said, "Oh, okay." So I went on it. I'm like, "Oh, whatever. It's just a website. It's like pictures of him with his cats on the one photo gallery. Like still, you know." Yeah,
okay.
like exactly, like whatever. Like it was more basically just a profile as a website.
Yeah.
So I was like, whatever. And I told my friends like, "Oh, you see it," and he told a bunch of his friends, and he had a thing like, "Ask me questions." He could, like,
oh no.
And it wouldn't check if the email was confirmed. So people who would put fake emails, like, "You're gay" at hotmail.com or something, or "You look like a fucking spaz."
The moment you said "ask me anything," oh, here we go.
And then he like came up to me like, "Hey, did you guys tell anybody?" Because he went up to 3 people he told. I said, "Yeah, I showed a friend, and he said the site was cool." "Well, did he tell anybody?" "Maybe." And I know some of my friends did, and then I kind of like after that bullying incident, I just went there and started like emailing. I'm like, "Well, fuck you then." Like,
yeah.
But he was like before that, he was like, "Yeah, they sent some fucked up shit," and like my friends told me some stuff. I'm like, Jesus fucking Christ, guys. This was back when the internet wasn't like. So they sent them YouTube video links that were like beheading videos and shit.
Yeah.
And he clicked them. Why?
Why would you trust people, bro?
Like, god damn it, bro. But whatever. And it was literally his name. And I guess people looked up other shit, but I don't know. It's whatever.
Yeah. It's not hard to...
Yeah, back then it was not hard to find shit.
Yeah.
It was not very discreet.
I don't know.
Your deviant art stuff is not... God, that dude. I wonder where he is now. I actually didn't look. I remember one time I just saw... Because I see some of them on my Facebook post. And some of them act like it never happened. They're like, "Oh, hey, man, what's up? Oh, man, high school was great. Oh, yo, hope you're having a good time." I'm like, okay.
There's an odd incident at work the other day that there's someone who works in the same building as I do.
Yeah.
And I know them. Like, we went to high school together. We graduated the same year and stuff. But they didn't recognize me. They're like, "Oh, are you related to the guy?" So he said some name. And then, like, that used to work at a hospital. I'm like, I don't know anybody with that name.
Yeah.
And it's like, "But you're this person, right?" He's like, "Yeah." It's like, "Yeah, we went to high school together." He's like,
huh?
I was an asshole when I'm like, we barely talked to each other.
Yeah. No, sounded like, bro. Or, like, have you ever read some of the signings on your yearbook?
Not in a while.
I found my yearbook when we were doing some moving for high school, like my senior year.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember, like, there was this one kid. Okay, so we always, like, avoided him. And it was, like, when we were metalheads, you know? Yeah. So I just hung out with these kids. These 3 other kids. And one of them always acted like a shithead to me. He talked shit about me to my brother because he had him in the class. And I remember seeing photos of him now. He like has like a fuckboy vibe.
Mm-hmm.
He's like Mexican, but he looks like a fucking like Persian playboy now. He gels his hair back. He wears these big ass sunglasses and shiny shirts, and he takes pictures of him with his Mustang and shit or whatever, or it's his car. And you're just like, okay, Jesse, calm down. But I remember I saw what he wrote back then, because he was one of those edgelords who was like, haha, I sat in front of the church and I had my cradle filled with Jesus is a C word hoodie. Mm-hmm. It pissed him off so much. I'm like, bro, it's a Mexican church. A lot of them probably don't even read English that well, so whatever. He was one of those kids.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I'm metal. Gorgoroth is like one of my favorite bands. I would totally burn down churches like Mayhem did. Cool, buddy. Whatever. Anyways, he was like, he wrote in my book. I'm like, whatever. Like, he was a nice kid. He was awkward, so I always would invite him into groups because we had classes, and I felt bad because like one of our friends like stopped hanging out with the group because he would like follow him everywhere like a lost puppy. He bought a Warlock Kerry King BC Rich guitar, and the next week he bought this kid bought a different one. And it was like, okay. And he wouldn't even play it. He would just carry it around. Like, the other kid at least would take his amp and go to the music room after and stuff. And he would, like, play stuff with his friend. And he would, like, play a acoustic guitar. But then you see this kid and he's, like, he's following... That kid, Jeff, I gotta go bathroom. Jesse, the weirdo, he was, like, just followed him to go to the bathroom. And then Jeff came around, like... I fucking lied. Let's go. I'm like, well, why? Jesse's fucking weird. He keeps following me everywhere.
That's kind of weird, yeah.
Yeah, I was like, okay, I get it. He really aspires to be like that kid, maybe, whatever. Maybe he's not going to talk. And
that's kind of weird.
It's fucking weird.
Yeah,
it's like, weird. Well, again, you give, like, have you ever, like, given someone kind of, like, okay, well, whatever. I'll introduce him to my friends, whatever. He seems lonely because you feel bad.
Yeah.
And then you do that, and the kid will not stop, like, clinging on to certain people like that.
Yeah.
I thought it was that. He didn't seem like a bad kid. Turned out he was talking shit about me behind my back to my brother and everything and to other people's friends. And then he would act nice to me when, get in a group. Yeah, get in a group. He's there. Hey, Jean-Claude, can I join your group? Oh, yeah, sure. We need someone. Whatever. His signing in my yearbook was, Jean-Claude, when I first met you, I thought you were a fucking prick. But you turned out kind of cool. Didn't even write his name. It was, but
you know it was him.
But I knew it was him because then he would draw like a little face or something.
Yeah.
And you're like, okay. I remember on his yearbook I said, hey Jesse, good luck on your future endeavors and hope hope we see each other again sometime, whatever. That's it.
Yeah.
It was like he wrote it with a straight face, like I'm like, bro, what the fuck was this kid wanted? And then he's there posting Facebook stuff like, oh, fuck Kanye West. Fuck Drake, fuck all this. This is real music. And it's like, fucking death metal or like Cannibal Corpse, Hammer Smashed Face, all this fucking shit. And then all of a sudden, he just stopped doing that and like became like, looks like some dude who would hang out at like an Indian club and like be like, hey baby girl. It's like, bro, you changed your whole look, so you weren't down with the movement. He was one of those, whatever. Are you even Satanist? I'm like, no, I don't see myself being that. I just like metal. Whatever, bro.
You're fake.
You're fake. You're a poser.
Fake. Yeah.
Fucking high school, man.
High school was kind of wild.
God. The games were a lot better.
I was trying to remember, like, if there's anybody I ever, like, dealt with.
Or was there someone that just, like, you're like, what the fuck was up with that guy?
Well, there was plenty of people like, what the fuck's your problem? But, at least in my, like, friend group, there's never been, like, I'm going to follow this person around all the time.
I never had someone
where
That's
what I'm saying. That's kind of weird.
For me, okay, so my first group, bunch of cholos at the handball court.
Yeah.
They couldn't say Jean-Claude, so they said like some other name. I think like John Gotti or something, because they thought that's what it sounded like. I'm like, okay, whatever.
That's not what it sounds like, whatever.
And then whatever. That was a nickname. Whatever.
Yeah.
And then they got in a fight and they separated. So then I was kind of walking around and I met those metalhead kids. Yeah. Whatever. Then they, with the whole weird thing, that kid, Jeff, just stopped going there.
Yeah.
This Jesse kid was following him everywhere. And Jesse was a fucking dickhead who wouldn't talk to anybody. And I was just like, whatever, I'm done dealing with him.
Yeah.
And I would just kind of walk around. And then I met the friend group that I still have, like the two friends I still have now. Mm-hmm. And you're just like, okay, whatever. I guess it just I guess that's how the world works.
I don't know. Most of my people.
I mean, you probably hung out with the same group, right, for the whole time.
Well, I knew Tyler since like elementary school.
Yeah.
There's a buddy that I met in middle school, but we kind of stopped talking. But I knew him. We hung out through high school.
No, I'm listening.
What else? I think there's plenty of people I'm cool with from high school.
Yeah, like,
but none of them are really like dicks to me or anything like that. Like I was probably chill with
I was gonna say,
people.
other than Jesse, a lot of them weren't really dicks, and the ones who were dicks weren't really my friends. They were just kids, and they were like
yeah,
my
like they knew who I was, I knew who they were, and they were chill for the most part.
Yeah, like I had a friend who I tried to be nice to because I felt bad for, because he would always.
Yeah.
I don't know. He had a broken home. His dad was divorced. His stepmom and him did not get along.
Yeah. And
I would try to invite him, and he would kind of act like a dickhead to my family, like unintentionally. I just think because he just didn't know how to talk to people.
Yeah.
And
I understand what you meant by
yeah, it was like just a Filipino kid and stuff. And then every now and then, he like would not stop bringing up shit about other stuff that was like had nothing to do with him. Like, why do you care so much, bro?
Yeah.
And then he got mad at me for, I guess. I don't know. He had so many weird mood swings, and then he moved back. He did stuff. He came back. He had like a weird, very deadpan delivery with stuff. Mm-hmm. And there was a point where I'm like, well, I guess I'm just not gonna talk to him because he's acting like a dickhead now. And then he started talking to me again. And then he told me how he has a cousin who goes to my university, and I met the cousin, and the cousin was cool and stuff.
Yeah.
And then I stopped talking to her, and then he was making all these weird things about it. Like he was making it weird. He's like, because it was a girl cousin, and he's like,
cousin, bro. Type of shit,
but like that's not crazy. Like not as extreme, but it was just a lot of like, oh, you wanted to get with her type. I'm like, no, bro. No. Like, what? No.
Why not?
We were at different colleges, and I just had too much of a schedule, and then I think she even left at one point, so I don't even fucking know.
Yeah.
Well, whatever.
That's weird.
And then the next thing he asked me if I knew where to get good weed. I was like, no, bro. And it's like, oh, okay. Let me know if you have a plug. I'm like, okay. I don't.
Yeah, he seems like one of the flaky people.
And then he never like messaged me back ever since that day. And I guess he messages my friends sometimes, but he does the same thing where he'll just ask them like if they have any good weed.
Yeah, it seems like a flaky person.
Yeah, I don't know. He was quite a weird kid.
Yeah, but I don't know. Like, we had plenty of weird kids, but it was like there was like once they got like put in their place in a certain that sounds bad, but when they got put in their place in a way, like okay, they chilled out. What I mean, but like I never really cared about the weird kids. I'm like, yeah, they're weird. I'm not gonna talk to them. What I mean?
I don't know. I learned very early on that just don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I don't give a shit.
Like, I'm glad I had a friend who was a senior and he was going through all this shit and he already had a kid and everything and he was like, my friend Alex, and he was like, look, man, just don't give a fuck. Like,
that's easier.
Life is too short to give a fuck.
Yeah,
like, you're gonna be doing your own thing. Because it was right when our first friend group broke up and he's like, look, man, just.
Yeah,
there's other shit. Like, high school is just high school. Like this is not how the real world works.
Exactly.
And so I was like, oh, okay. And whatever.
Like, I'll admit, like, the big friend group in high school kind of broke up for, like, the stupidest reason. But I get why it did, if that makes sense. Like, one girlfriend of someone said some dumb shit. Know what I mean? And it was one friend group was like, I don't know if I agree with that. Know what I mean? I'm doing this in the most vague sense, but like
exactly.
And the other friend that I knew was like, well, I'm gonna defend my girlfriend. Know what I mean?
Yeah.
Which is like, which kind of clash heads.
Choose a side.
Which kind of clash heads with, are you with your boys or are you with your girl? Know what I mean? She said, well, my girl gives me sex.
I mean, are y'all gonna give me head?
Yeah, are you gonna fuck me?
And then that one weird friend, I've been waiting for you to ask.
Not the fucking put the hair behind the ear. Yeah, the hair behind the ear, but like yeah, but so I get it. I was on both sides because I was like I was like a third party. You know what I mean? I was like, this is not really my.
You're just like
thing
I'll
here.
work it out.
I was like, you're cool. I kind of like your girlfriend more than you. You know what I mean? Like, other buddies cool. You know what I mean? They're like, hey, Sean, what side you taking? I'm like, I'm not taking any side.
You're like, bro,
this is not my fight.
Sean's side.
I'm your boy's side.
I'm on demon hours.
Yeah, I'm
later.
on demon hours. Yeah. Hey, buddy, when you're breaking up with your girlfriend, oh damn, that's crazy. But like, pretty much what that was.
Like an argument or something.
Yeah, it was like probably stupid. Like, other second party who didn't have a girlfriend at the time was like, I don't think he cares now. It was like, yeah, I think he's more cool with the girlfriend, the ex-girlfriend, than the boy now.
That's fucking.
But same scenario here, because like I'm also cool with her, because I want to say always, but she's a more like down to earth person.
Yeah,
like more real. That makes sense than ex-boyfriend at the time,
dude.
But yeah.
Oh my god. Then in high school and in college friends, those people. Oh my god, that was crazy. But that's a whole nother story.
I never really met new people.
I
went to community college. So
I met some, and then when I got back, I think I told you when I got back on Facebook. Oh my god, that's another thing though. But that's a whole other can of worms.
Yeah.
When the fuck does Callisto Project come out?
I think October.
Let me see. Because that's one that Sean's been waiting on.
Yeah, I kind of want a good horror game. That's not.
It looks like it's gonna be a fucking amazing.
It's not Alien.
Alien. Oh yeah, they have another one coming out.
Isolation.
Huh? They said Alien Isolation 2. They had like pictures
Really?
of it. Damn. I think it's supposed to be. I mean, that's a working title. It could be called something else. Oh damn! December 2nd. That's way earlier than I thought. I thought it was gonna come out in January.
I thought it was like October. Damn.
There is a game coming in October, but I forgot what it was. And I think it is a horror game. I forgot.
Shit.
But fucking this one looks.
We need to play a fucking horror game in October.
We do. Oh yeah, for Halloween we gotta start doing that. If y'all want to see.
Fucking sorry. But I think the DLC for Resident Evil 8 comes out soon.
Oh, we should do that. I gotta finish that game.
Yeah, you do actually.
Because like it's pretty good.
Though,
See, like,
admittedly you are kind of past the good part of the game, but.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Now it's the part of just going through the dungeons and getting everybody, and then getting your baby back together. I guess. Yeah. If that is. Give me my baby back, baby.
I knew.
I hope this does not have. I think we talked about microtransactions because this game just seems too good to be true.
It's not by EA or anything, is it? It should be good.
We'll see.
Should be good.
I just hope it's not like, hey, give us $7.
Hey, you want to finish the game?
Whoa!
You want to know some lore?
Look here, buddy. You played an hour. That's your hour for the week.
It's a fucking mobile game on a console. You have an energy system. You can only do 2, maybe 1.5 missions a day.
I don't make the rules. What you literally do. Look, granted, you still gotta pay $7.
You want dailies? You want to deal with ads? Didn't think so. A $7 deal, which originally cost $15.
Believe me, it was 15. No,
it was 15.
It's only been 2 weeks. We just thought the sale was needed.
But if you don't want to deal with ads, there's a consequence. Do you want to deal with ads?
Look, you gotta keep the lights on somehow. Well, what if and then you pay the $7, you go later. 3 hours in a day? Come on, dog. Come on. Okay, look.
Oh.
Hey, look.
Oh,
buddy.
I know you paid the initial $7 to get rid of the ads, but that was last week.
Look, buddy.
This is a new week.
No. I'll cut you a deal just for you. The soul of your firstborn child.
You know what?
And $7.
I'll do you even better. $6.99
before taxes.
Like $7.14. I'll do you even better. I know a guy.
Look, maybe half of your firstborn child's soul.
All I need
and $7
is the fucking 12 digits, 16 digits on your fucking credit card, and the 3 digits on the back. Your zip code. When the card expires, and your social security number.
The last 4 at least. I can get the rest. Don't worry about it.
You know what? I already have it. Just give me the last 4. Just to confirm.
Look. 4 hours? Okay, look. Where do you live? I'll personally... No. Where do you live? I will bring the code to you Where do you live? I'll bring the code to you.
You know what?
With my associate to your grandmother's.
Don't trust the reviews on IGN. Don't trust the views on Metacritic.
They're a bunch of fucking Motorola's.
Don't trust the time it takes to beat the game on howtobeatthegame.com. It's longer than 2 hours, bro. This game you can play for forever. But you know what? For a deal of $6.95 a week.
2 easy payments. The first one, $6.95. The second one, 5 cents. Only 5 cents.
But you know what? The 5 cents deal is only available for you if you get the season pass, which costs $19.99.
No, there's no fucking skins on the season pass. What the fuck do you think we are? Fortnite? No. You get these tokens that allow you to buy other tokens that may or may not give you a... Have you heard of loot boxes?
Look, I'll admit.
It's not gambling.
The coins you get from the season pass don't equate to the cost of the season pass. I will admit that. No, I talked to HR.
Because
they're working on it.
Because I wouldn't lie to you.
Look, we have some new devs in. All right, they're still trying to figure shit out. We're not fucking mathematicians. All right, we're game developers. All right,
we're human. We're human.
We're human. We're allowed to make mistakes.
And that's where we need you with your capital.
$7.99. Look, I know I said 6, but you know inflation. $7.99.
Have you heard of loot boxes? No, it's not gambling. No, who said that? Where do they live? Where do their grandmothers live? Who said that?
You'll never get the skin you want. Not that we sell them anyways, but you'll never get it. Because, we control the system.
But I can't control the price, which is, in fact, $6.99.
There's no pity system, all right? You get what you fucking get, all right? Give me your fucking money.
You want this gun with blue? Come on, you don't want to look like a fucking Maroon right there with a gun in the default skin. Get the blue skin. Look.
But hear me out. I'll be real with you. When the game comes out, it's not gonna be finished. It's not. It's not. It's not gonna be finished.
I wouldn't lie to you.
But you will have to pay for the DLC.
Okay, but I'll get it 2 years later. Okay, look.
And the DLC is not even real DLC. It's just a finished game.
We've heard your guys' complaints. So we're going to help you out. We're not giving refunds. No refunds. But we will.
0 refunds.
No, stop asking. We'll break your fingers.
We even threatened Steam that if you try to return it within 2 hours, we'll break their fucking legs. But that's beside the point. Look, all right, listen.
We don't want it to get to that. We do not want it to get to that.
Read the fucking article in the Game Informer. All right, buy at your local Best Buy or fucking GameStop, whatever. But
just know there will be no refunds.
Look, the guy who wrote the article, he works for me. So we cool.
We just full disclosure.
Full disclosure, he works for me.
Full disclosure, I'm fucking his wife.
She's a hot fucking.
Well,
she's a hot fucking.
If you saw her, just because there's a goalie, don't mean you can't score. Look. You gotta aim high, kids.
Look. Sometimes the guy cannot shoot. Well, and all I'm saying is I shoot.
Well, I don't shoot. I just have the gun to her head. Wow, we do it, and because she gets off on it.
Because we all know I get off.
No. Again, no refunds, but look, we'll give you... Okay, you pay...
the longest fucking bit.
We'll give you a satchel that your character can use. It's not going to hold more items. It honestly looks the same as a regular satchel.
It's just cosmetic, but it's not a skin.
But it has a little badge on it that says, hey, I bought the game. And I didn't ask for a refund. And therefore, did not get a knock on the door by my associates and get their fingers broken.
But I'll also admit...
But it's only worth $2.
The code... for this, the digital code comes with every copy of the game, even the digital ones. But we want you to buy it.
And I know that you paid what, $60. This thing is only going to cost not even like a penny. It literally took like 2 seconds to add little pin from an asset we bought from Unity. Oh, by the way, this is all built on a Unity engine.
It's fucking stupid.
Hey, look, look at all these retailers that says 5 out of 5 stars that we totally did not pay and or threaten bodily harm.
Yes.
It's all in the game, baby. Whatever.
Holy
That
shit.
would be wild. The mob has a.
I'm ready. I'm ready for the game though.
I am. The trailer.
Collectible pins. Goddamn.
Okay. Why?
I'm kind of excited for it.
Exactly. All the trailers I've seen look fucking great.
There's a season pass. I didn't read that.
Are you fucking serious?
On the right. On the right.
Content. Oh my god.
Let's go.
Look, guys.
I don't know. I'm kind of been itching for a good horror game, action horror game.
They just don't have many good ones.
Yeah.
Look, bro. Whatever. Anyways,
Yeah.
look, guys. Look out for Callisto Protocol. Tell us we're wrong.
Yeah.
Tell us we're wrong, or
You
get hit
can't.
up by the mob.
You can't. You can't.
Anyways, thank you guys for joining us for another Cultured Cast.
Cultured cast.
Cultured Cast. I haven't done it yet. I want to do it with like Cultured Cast.
Cultured cast.
What's this one? Wow. Okay.
Blah 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 blah.
I gotta remember. You gotta remember these fucking sounds. Whatever. Watch our reaction videos, guys. Watch
Yeah,
other
we
shit.
have
Ronin's
one
got
coming.
stuff, and I don't know that dude.
Ronin's pretty cool. Kind of a little shithead, but you know, he's pretty cool.
You could have just stopped that.
No, he's like no, he's pretty cool.
Yeah.
But kind of fucking prick sometimes. Most of the time. I don't know if he's pretty cool actually.
Actually, no, he's fucking shit.
He's kind of a fucking shithead.
But
yeah.
Ronin cast. If we
Yeah.
gotta do something for that,
Yeah.
that would be great.
Yeah, but thanks for watching. Comment anything that you think that we should talk about, maybe. And then
No, we should.
no, we should end on Jiggy Bree here, but yeah, like, subscribe if you haven't already. If you enjoy our content, it really helps us out to do that. We're trying to get to what 250, at least 200 now.
At least 200.
At least 200.
We're almost there.
Yeah, we've gone up a little bit, and we appreciate it. But share it. I don't care. Do you care?
I really don't care.
Yeah, we don't care.
I'm surprised we made it.
Yeah, I'm surprised we made this far, to be
I'm
honest.
surprised there were 100 people, more than like 50 people.
Yeah.
We had to fucking
Yeah.
on shit.
Yeah, I'm surprised that we can't grow on my channel. It's fucking bullshit. But no, but we'll talk about that later. Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Thanks for watching.
Oos, oos, oos.